Hello, if you're watching this video now, it's because the internet didn't work, so I made a backup video because here where I am doesn't have too much internet. I'm here, I am the ghost praying mantis. I came back to life to show to you some insects in Chapada Diamantina, Brazil, Andaraí. And the special insect that I want to show to you is the bee jataí. So here are the jataí bees. They don't have sting and they are native from Brazil. They are very small. Can you see my finger in comparison to the bees? So they are tiny small, and then also make honey, but not as much. Yeah, some people they have the bees here to get some honey, and they do their homes in the empty holes here. As you see, is an empty hole, and they have one entrance or sometimes even several entrances, and at night or even when they feel threatened, they close the entrance with locks. And they are very easy to handle, and they start to get out at 11 a.m. and then always in September they change their home place. So this is the jataí bees. Also, I'd like to show you some more insects. Here there's tons of ants everywhere and all kinds. Very tiny and small. And then also, can you see? My finger is massive comparing. And also really big ones, like red ones. This is like those kinds of tiny and really small. Here's a bit of the garden. As you can see, and there's some passion fruits. So those little balls are passion fruit. Yes. Here's the other side of the garden. Yes, here's like in Chapada Diamantina has tons of kind of biomas, and here where we are is like it's quite dry, but now it's raining season, so because of that everything is really green and nice. Here's like where the hummingbirds, they drink some sugary water. Those ones I have just planted, I think a week ago. This lettuce, and also I made this stand the hanging pots, recycling the bottles. And here we're cleaning because we're going to grow some things too. And here is Pasoka. Hello, Pasoka. And that house where we put like some food for the birds. This time you're not going to see too many birds because yeah, they're not, usually they come during the mornings. This really small rose is like from the region. It's from here. It's tiny rose, yeah. Very delicate and nice. This one I have a rosemary. It's rosemary. And this one is I'm quite fond of. It's called like 1,000 leaves. They say that's very good for cancer. But here, can you see? It's like a tiny. It's like a copy of the big one. So each one of those is going to be a new plant. So you just take it off and then you just put here. And then it's going to be a new plant. It's very interesting, no? And here is my nursery for my plants here. So I'm walking and not seeing where I'm putting the camera. As I told you, he's quite dry. Yes. So there's lots of cacti here. Yeah. So here is my plant nursery. As you can see, this one was in the house, so I just reuse it. It's a mosquito net that here people in Brazil they use to put on top of the bed. I hear there are tons of mosquitoes, and I'm just going to open here for you very fast. So as you can see, there's like beans. There are beans, calendula, lots of kinds of flowers, sunflowers. Yeah. Very soon they're going to the ground. Everything's still a bit messy because they're not here very long, like it's our second month. And here's like a new way of doing compost. So you just put the wet things underneath, and then on top you put dry here. So, and then you need just to poke holes on it and to make breathable. So once a week, twice a week, you need to make holes. And then here I'm watering sometimes because he's still quite dry. And in 33 days, it's ready to use it to already plant something. 33, yeah, 40 days if the weather, if it's hot like now. So here's it's between 20 degrees and 35 right now because now it's winter. Usually it's not 35 now because now it's winter. So also the white thing is just like a flower that I forgot to put underneath, so I just put on top of it. And here's the rest of the garden. Yeah. There's the house. So here there's a place to sit, but then you're planning to clean this area because now it doesn't have too much room. And this is like where I showed to you already. here. Hello, Pasoka. And here is like, I really like the mountain here on the back. I'm going to show better, I think, here. Yeah, washing some clothes. So I think the sun is against it, so you cannot see it very well. But there's like the sunset. So the sunset will be like in 1.5 hours. This is our neighbor, quite far in a way, comparing to London. And here I'm doing a arch. I don't know if you can see it, with branches. Here are some branches. I haven't finished yet for this plant here. Because something has eaten it. Because yeah, she needs a place to go over it. And the name in Portuguese is primavera, which means spring, this plant, but I don't know in English. Pasoka is playing around. Pasoka adopted us. She came here 1 week before you arrived in the house. She chose us. Here, yeah, some clothes are hanging. Here's the back of the house. Yes. As here there's another cactus as I was telling you. This is another kind of cactus. Yes. So here's the back of the house. Also, those holes here, they're houses for, how do you call in English? I forgot. That small reptile. Oh my gosh, I just forgot. Sorry. So here's the back of the house. You see that the ground is quite rock ground, and there. So those big nests, can you see? It's like termites, yeah. Here they do also on the trees, but that one doesn't have termites anymore. Yeah, the butterflies are not too much around. Yeah, last month had tons of butterflies, but it's quite hard to catch them. So here, like, as you can see, this is passion fruit. Those are passion fruit. Let's see if I can find a bit more of insects. So here also is a termite house. It's massive, can you see? Here. I cannot see them. Oh, they are here. Yeah. Let's leave them alone. Here more cactus. This flower, I really like it. It's like a tiny blue flower. It's like everywhere. I never saw it. It's like tiny blue flower. It's like here's flower everywhere because it's raining season. So it's like when everything flourish. Here, can you see? More like little flowers. Paçoca! Let's see if we can find a bit more of insects. They're not here just because I'm recording, you know, because usually there are tons of insects. Let's see here. There's tons. There are ants everywhere. But apparently, they're not here anymore. Oh, here. It's another ant, other kind. Yeah, those are their other ones are tiny. Oh, this is passion fruit here. Yeah, it's like tidying. It's climbing. It's a climber, so it's climbing up the tree. It's like a tomato. This is called Espada de São Jorge. I don't know how it be in English, but it's people grow here in Brazil. It's a protection for the house. It's a plant to protect you. Let's see if we can find more insects. Otherwise, I can usually has here. Oh, there's a tiny spider here. Yeah. Oh, look how pretty. Very tiny. Oh my gosh. The camera cannot barely focus. It's very. I don't want to put my finger, otherwise I think it's going to. Yeah, can you see my finger? It's tiny. There's one even smaller here, but it's just too fast. Cannot really. Here, another one. It's very small. Yeah, very small. Let's see if we can find something else here. Here's a kind of slug shell. What's the difference? Oh, sorry. Where is it? It's so small that a slug. Can you see? The shell is a bit different. Never saw this one in Europe, at least. Yeah. Oh, there is a moth there. Can you see it? There's a moth there. Really white moth. It's hard to record. It's hard to record sometimes. Oh, here's another one that I made it. Yeah, this is chives, parsley, and basil. Very soon we can collect them and we can have them. So yeah, I think for insects I cannot oh, there is one kind of bumblebee Let me see if I can find its nest. So yeah. So here's the roof. Can you see that hole? So it's a kind of bumblebee here. In Brazil, that they live solo, you know, they don't live together. So they always live like in holes like that in the wood. So yes. So I think that's it. It's a shame that this time I couldn't find as many insects as like last time. Let's come back here, maybe find something. There's tons of spiders all the time. Maybe they're shy because of the video. Yeah. But they're all the spiders they show all the time. Okay, I think I'm going to finish this video with the emoji here of that mountain that I really love it. And sorry for the road sound, it's because like we live close by. And here doesn't have anything, so any sound that you do, you know, like really reverberates everywhere. So yes, I'm going to finish with this view of the mountain, and all the best in this quarantine. Keep safe. See you soon.